Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Here we are.
What the f*** is this?
This, my friend, is where it all started. This is where the channel literally began. We are in the exact same corner, and it is the return of Support Beam Chan, the greatest supporting character in the history of Renegade Media Group. Shorty's a supporting character, but he doesn't appear on the channel as much as Support Beam Chan has. Support Beam Chan has been at least in 1,000 videos.
Just looking at...
What?
I mean, I've seen videos where you all were here, but it doesn't look quite the same for some reason.
Well, it's because the camera's lower. Guys, keep in mind, we're working with sort of like a jerry-rigged setup. The camera we had was a lot higher. Also, the camera back then was not as good. And also...
The angle it's sitting at makes us look like we got really big knees.
Well, my legs are already big.
It's just perspective.
It is. Once we get it up a little bit higher, things will change drastically. Plus, this is not the final seating arrangement either. We have a master plan in place for seating arrangements going forward. So,
are you allowed to spoil what the seating arrangements are going to be like, or is it a surprise?
if you want to talk about it, you can.
We're going to have multiple rows of seats.
Yes, we're doing sort of a stadium
I get to be
seating.
in the back all the time, like, yeah, f*** you.
And I'll just be like, hey, come up here and say that. And then you'll literally just like roll over to the front and you'll just be like, boo, you suck. Just like right to my face.
Boo, you suck.
Hey, buddy, come up here and say that. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get into this. We're going to be watching the second episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And, yeah, this is I can't wait to see what happens in this episode because the last episode was a fucking, like roller coaster.
Yeah.
And
By the
now
time we watch the next episode, our setup will probably have evolved slightly.
Oh, yes. Quite a bit. But until then, let's go ahead and get into this. Here we go. Yeah, unzip it slowly. That's right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Reliving the glory days, I remember sneaking into this locker room before each game to see you.
That's probably why we always won. Everybody in the world expects me to be something.
Well, when you pick up the mantle of Captain America, I mean...
I don't want to fail them. Good morning, America.
All right. Pretty good delivery there.
John Walker, first person in American history to receive 3 Medals of Honor.
Damn.
Ran RS-1 missions in counterterrorism and hostage rescue. The government did a study of your body at MIT, and you tested off the charts.
What I do have is guts. Something Captain America always had, always needs to have, and I need every ounce of it. Because I got big shoes to fill. I liked that what I was doing would make people feel safe. Steve Rogers was the kind of guy who could do that. Shouldn't have given up the shield. Good to see you too, Buck. This is wrong. Hey, look, I'm working, all right? So all this outrage is gonna have to wait. You didn't know that was gonna happen? Of course I didn't know that was gonna happen. What do you want me to do? Call America and tell them I changed my mind? Huh? 'Cause I have a feeling they might be a part of the big three. What big three? The big three. What big three? Androids, aliens, and wizards. That's definitely
Oh, my God. I love it.
Yeah, I was going to say Doctor Strange. What the fuck?
He's a sorcerer.
Yeah, whatever. He's close enough. Yeah. Not exactly.
No,
but yeah.
no.
Close enough.
That's not the point. These guys aren't magic. All right? They use brute force just like you. The incredibly annoying guy in front of me with the staring problem. I'm coming with you. No, you're not.
What?
I have a plan. Really? What is it?
He doesn't got to tell you.
It's too low for a shoot. I don't need it anyway.
Ow.
I have all of that on camera. You know that, right? Don't hurt him. Oh, it's stealthy. Little time in Wakanda and you come out White Panther. It's actually White Wolf. Huh?
Well, that was technically what they called him.
The Witcher?
Make a good Geralt if Henry Cavill just so happened to quit.
Hello. How are you? Good. What did I miss?
I was gonna say. Oh.
It's a paged person. I think they have a hostage.
Again, dude.
Fast as fuck, boy! How does the back truck not see him right now?
Guarantee you they do see him. It's just, you know, what can they do? Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh.
She's a super. Oh. Good one, Sam. This reminds me of like one of those old like Double Dragon fights that happen on top of the speeding trucks. Oh hey, what's up, Cap? Look out! Especially if it's help like that. Shit! Woo! Incoming. Damn. Motherfucker can shoulder block like a sumbitch.
Yep.
Shut up. A gun. Captain America used gun. It is super effective. Damn.
That was a bad idea.
Shit.
That didn't go as planned, huh? I think we stand a much better chance if we all just because you carry that shield, it doesn't mean you're Captain America. Look, I've done the work, okay? You ever jump on top of a grenade? Yeah, actually I have 4 times. It's a thing I do with my helmet. It's a reinforced helmet. How'd you track up here? Flag smashes. No, we didn't track them. We tracked you. You're the red light. You hacked my tech? Sorry, it's not exactly hacking. It's government property. You guys, you joined up with us. I mean, you're kind of getting your ass kicked to each other. Who are you? I'm a Hoskins. Look, I see a guy hanging out of a helicopter in tactical gear. I need a lot more than Lamar Hoskins. I'm Battle Scar. Josh Barnes.
Galactica?
Stop the car!
Oh God. Like that's it.
I'm not trying to be Steve. I'm not trying to replace Steve. I'm just trying to be the best Captain America I can be. It'd be a whole lot easier if I had Cap's wingman on my side. It's always that last line.
Oh.
Mm.
Shit, they're already looking for us. I'm wiping our aliases off any public traffic sites now. But we can't stay here for long.
DRC care more about the people who came back than the ones who never left. We got a glimpse of how things could be. I need to know that you're committed. Because after tomorrow, there's no going back.
Seems ominous.
The shield could do this ourselves. Can't just run up on a man, beat him up, and take it. There is someone that you should meet.
My dad told me it's Black Falcon.
Is it because I'm black and I'm the Falcon?
Well, technically, I mean, yes.
So are you like Black Kid?
He got you there.
I mean, it sounds cool.
Oh no.
So,
Black Falcon.
like Black Panther, though.
So I'm the guy from the bar in Goyang is here. He's gonna know what that means. We met at 51.
If I met you, meaning I whooped your ass, then yeah, I took half that metal arm in that fight in Goyang. But I see he's managed to grow it back. I just wanted to see if he got the arm back.
Not a killer anymore.
You think you can wake up one day and decide who you want to be? You doesn't work like that. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Damn.
You know what they did to me for being a hero? They put my ass in jail for 30 years. Taking my blood, coming into my cell. Even your people weren't done with me.
I see it.
Get out of my house!
Steve didn't know about him?
He didn't. I didn't tell him.
So you're telling me that there was a black super soldier decades ago that nobody knew about?
Uh-oh.
Hey, is this guy bothering me? He's not bothering me. Do you know who this is?
Oh, God. I am so sorry, Mr. Wilson. I didn't recognize you without the coppers.
I didn't tell anybody because he'd already been thrown out.
Yeah.
There's a warrant out for your arrest.
The president pardoned him for all that.
Not for that. You missed your court-mandated therapy. It's like missing a check-in with your PO.
Damn it.
Shit.
Sorry, Mr. You're under arrest.
So nice to meet you. Thank you for getting him out.
That was nothing.
Stina! It's great to see you again.
You gotta be kidding me. You know him?
Yeah, we did some field ops back in the day.
Bucky's not going to be following a strict schedule any longer.
We haven't finished our work. Who authorized us?
A little bit of an overstep in power.
Mm-hmm.
We're going
Damn.
to do an exercise.
Shit.
It's something used with couples when they are trying to
God damn it.
Damn it.
familiar with a miracle question.
I'm so sorry.
Suppose that while you're sleeping, a miracle occurs. When you wake up, what is something that you would like to see that would make your life better?
In my miracle, he would talk less.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. You
Face
should really enjoy this.
I'm going to.
Come on. Come on, boys. Come on.
Knees are touching. How close do you want them to be?
Like, now, Kith.
Damn it.
All right. Good. That's fine.
It's a little close.
Yeah.
Why does Sam act naked? And don't say something childish.
Why'd you give up that shield? So maybe he was wrong about him. And if he was wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
Maybe this is something you or Steve will never understand. But can you accept that I did what I thought was right? I will squash it right now. We gonna deal with that. And when we're done, we both can go on separate long vacations and never see each other again. I like that. Great. Thanks, Doc, for making it weird. I feel much better. See you outside.
Thank you.
What was rule number 2 again?
Don't hurt anyone.
But,
Look, if we divide ourselves, we don't stand a chance. You guys know that.
where's she now, Walker? Do you know?
No, we don't know, Bucky. But it's only a matter of time before we find out.
It is imperative that we find them and stop them. But you guys have rules of engagement and all kind of authorizations you have to get. We're free agents. We're more flexible. So it wouldn't make sense for us to work with you.
Word of advice, then, stay the hell out of my way.
I think they could say the same to you, though.
Yeah.
It's the power brokers, man.
Everybody grab what you can.
I can give you time.
Probably whoever texted her is like, I'm going to find you and kill you. It seemed a little bit pointless.
Yeah.
It's like if he had to just knocked down the power pole and then ran back to the plane, maybe he could have made it out.
I would say so. Yeah.
He knows all of Hydra's secrets. I mean, notice that you're in the room. Yes.
Wait a minute. No. Are they really going to go see him?
We're gonna go see Zemo.
Oh, I knew it! Yes! Also, he's the man that killed T'Challa's father, Black Panther's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. T'Chaka. Hello there, Zemo. Damn. Okay, so... Yeah, no after credits. Okay.
Just a really long credit sequence.
Well, yeah, because they're doing all the people who worked on it, and then of course there's like international stuff. It's like, oh hey, Deutsche, and then Espanol, Costello, Quebec, Francais, Italia, Chinese. Yeah, it's just it's never ending. But yeah, there we go. Holy crap! So Helmut Zemo is now back in play, and I'm wondering how Bucky's going to deal with him because. Last time him and Zemo were in the same room together, things didn't go so well because that's when Bucky lost his fucking mind and tried to kill everyone. And then, of course, there's also... I wonder what they're going to do with him because it seems like they're going to have him help track down stuff about Hydra.
Yeah.
I mean, plus... Zemo...
Not really sure where all the pieces fit together here just yet.
Yeah, me neither. I'm sort of in a bit of a loss for all this.
So, like, I'm guessing, like, Hydra's probably been, like, split apart at this point, you know?
Hydra pretty much has been, like, knocked out.
And, like, usually, like, whenever that happens to groups like that, like, you have, like, splinter groups. And
yeah.
So I'm wondering if, like, probably not the Flag Smashers, but, like, whatever that other group is that's after them.
Power Brokers?
I'm wondering if they might be, like, a Hydra
connected to
splinter
Hydra
group or something.
Well...
And maybe that's how they're going to get, like, a lead on, like, chasing down the Flag Smashers. And the Flag Smashers, like, it's like, after tomorrow, you know, there's no going back type thing. It's like, they got something huge in mind, it sounds like, that sounds kind of bad.
It does, and... And you see,
they're like, we saw how it could be during the blip, and the blip, I'm assuming they're talking about is the snap.
Yeah, when everyone went away for 5 years.
So, like, it sounds like they have some sort of plan to, like, put things back like they were or something, possibly. And
in a way, yeah, that's what I'm getting from that as well.
I don't know what their plan could be, but it's probably not good if that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
It might just be that they are just trying to, like, unite everybody without borders somehow or whatever. But
well, the whole thing, you know, One World Without Borders, that was
that.
the whole thing with the snap, was that the snap effectively made it to where the world had to work together for 5 years. And keep in mind, the world was pretty much just, like, thrown a massive gut punch. And I'll draw this parallel. You tell me what you think of it. Tsukasa in Dr. Stone. You remember his logical deduction on if he were to help bring people back, or if they were to bring people back, the old guard would just, like, take its place as it was before. Mm-hmm. That's effectively their argument here, because when the blip happened, so many world leaders, so many people in power just went away.
Yeah.
They were gone. And it basically made the world to where they had to be more united and work together to survive the 5-year thing. Again,
arguably, like Thanos said, like, it was
good
easier for everyone to survive and shit, you know, but, like, obviously everyone wants their loved ones back. So.
And that's the thing. You see,
and then once all these leaders come back and everything, they can just step back in and take everything back over, but not everybody that was around that got to experience that 5 years of working together. And, you know, they didn't know that anybody was ever going to come back. As far as they knew, they were prepared for that to be life from then on, so their life got upturned again when everybody did come back, probably.
How could they know, man? How could they?
It's kind of easy to see how groups could take that stance on it, but at the same time, it's like you got to think of it from a perspective of, you know, it's just like, are you really willing to commit essentially atrocities and stuff to have things go back to anywhere near that style? And, like, how can they? Like, it's kind of like a really ambitious goal, in my opinion, that I don't think is realistic at all.
It's not really. It has its issues. I'm not going to even pretend like it's a good idea, but I will say this: they seem to be willing to die for it, because in their mind, you know, it's worth it. Mm-hmm. Much like Thanos, you know, Thanos. I will continue to say Thanos is the greatest villain in Marvel history, because they literally made him have to go through hell to accomplish his goal, and in the end, he lost everything. He lost the only person he'd ever cared about, Gamora.
Also,
and then he lost his life in that timeline as well.
Just thought about something too.
What's that?
They were like, they're under the impression for some reason, they're like, yeah, they care about the people that came back from being gone way more than they care about the people that were actually here. And it's like, no, that's not true, because we already saw what happened with Sam trying to get the loan with his sister, you know, and the bank being like, you have no income the past 5 years. Obviously, they don't give a shit about people that came back either.
Yeah.
The leaders don't give a shit about anybody.
Never have.
You may feel like it's just you and your group of people that they don't give a shit about, but it's not just you. They don't give a shit about any of us.
No, they don't, because they're the ones in power. They're the ones who don't have to answer.
It's like, as long as they get to go home and like sit in their hot tub and like, you know, watch their fucking like $1,000 theater system, or you know, like $10,000 theater system, and drive their fucking Rolls Royce back and forth to work, they don't give a fuck what.
Or not even that, dude. They have someone drive them to work and back in like an armored
right,
Cadillac,
right in the back of their fucking
car.
limo, you know, or whatever.
And not only that, but they also get to make decisions that effectively affect our lives that we have no say in.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yep.
That's just how they operate. That's how they always have operated.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing about the new Captain America, about John Ross. He seems to be someone who I'll say this. He seems to be someone that basically has ambitions to do good, but he also has the alpha male mentality that he doesn't want to be second fiddle. He wants to be the one in front. He wants to be the one leading the charge. Well, and that's why the pushback happened when Bucky and Sam pretty much just said, we're free agents. We pretty much can do whatever we want. It's like, okay, word of advice, stay out of my way. That's him pretty much like putting his foot down and saying, hey, I tried to play nice. I wanted to play nice. And now you guys pretty much just spat in my face both times I've tried to help out and tried to be a team player. And now he's basically digging his feet in the sand, or drawing his line in the sand and saying, this is where I stand, and if you get in my way, I will fuck you up too.
Yeah, at the same time too, he's trying to say, he's like, I'm not trying to be Steve, you know, I'm trying to be the best Captain America I can be. And I was like, well, you've yet to really prove anything to anyone yet, though, so you shouldn't really be surprised that the Avengers are not immediately going to be accepting of you until you've proven yourself in some way.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't get childish about it and be angry when they don't want to work with you yet. Try to prove yourself first.
Yeah.
And then if you prove yourself, use that as ammunition. Be like, look, man, I did this. It's obvious I can help you. Why won't you let me help you? Why won't you help me?
Yeah.
It's like,
help me help you.
I understand, I'm not the guy that, you want me to be, and I'm not Sam. And, I mean, there's things he could say that are better than what he said so far.
I would agree.
On at least a couple things he said, and just, he's contradicting himself on a couple of things just a little bit.
Well, again, the whole confusing thing about him becoming Captain America has sort of thrown him into
because he's like, I'm not trying to replace him, and yet I want the Avengers to work with me right away. It's that's kind of a little bit contradictory.
It is, but at the same time...
It's work your way into the position more slowly. Don't just expect to walk in and just be treated the same way Cap would have been treated before,
Well, yeah.
That's unrealistic, and that is kind of just expecting to replace him to an extent,
Yeah.
It's even if you're saying you're not trying to, what you say, what your actions show are two different things. So,
yeah. I don't know, man.
You got to prove to them that you're just trying to help and just trying to look out for everybody and stuff, and not that it's you expect the privilege of just them automatically accepting you and stuff. So
acceptance will take time, and it'll take a lot of effort on his end to make things work. We'll have to see, but needless to say, I liked this episode. This episode opened up a lot of possibilities, showed us several points of view of the sides of the conflict of the show. And also, we got a bit of a deep dive into Sam and Bucky and their parallels and their conflict and internal conflicts and everything. And honestly, yeah, I can't help but just think to myself, damn, like, there's so much at play here, and I don't know how it's all going to play out. I guess we're just going to have to see. But, yeah, this was Falcon and Winter Soldier, Season 1, Episode 2, The Star-Spangled Man. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and hopefully we will see you all in the next one. So, I guess until then, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then, everyone. Peace out.